Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. It's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. We are going to have a look and see what's coming through for you. This is for all star signs. So if you are here, hello and welcome. I feel like it is a sign that there are messages for you. And if you ever wanted to purchase any personal services, readings, items, rituals, everything is always linked down below. For your convenience and on shopmoonlightguidance.com, and it's a very safe space where you are always very welcome. Okay, so we're going to have a look and see what your reading holds and what I can tell you. Right, so let's have a look and see. So you've been feeling very isolated and very lonely recently. That's been your main challenge, I would say, the emotional aspect of things, because you just feel very unheard and very unseen, and even when you're trying to make things right, you feel like people treat you like you're doing something wrong. And then when you're then doing the opposite and you're thinking, oh, well, people are treating me wrong for doing the right thing, people then still treat you wrong, you know? It's like if you're doing something right, you're wrong. And if you're doing something wrong because, you know, the right bit didn't work and you're doing the reverse, you still feel like you're wrong. It's a little bit like saying yes or no, but you say yes and it's the wrong answer, but then you say no and it's the wrong answer. And you just feel like there's this double whammy, you know, there's this double energy of things just never working in your favor, okay? These things just, it's overwhelming. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. You just feel very tired and frustrated because you feel like no matter what you do, it's just always wrong. How is it always wrong? Okay, especially in regards to like love and family matters as well. You feel like people are just so snappy, they're so emotional, in a way where they just make it out like it's always your fault, and it's really upsetting and it's really frustrating because the Eight of Cups here also shows that, especially in regards to romance, you know, if someone has not been right to you, if they've not been kind to you, if they've been hot and cold towards you, if they've been dismissive towards you, it's really hurt your feelings, and it's not been nice, and it's not been kind, and it's not been good, and it's been really overwhelming and very stressful, and it's really hurt you tremendously to the point where sometimes you just don't know what to do. And I know that sounds really strange and very like bizarre, but I can totally understand your perspective, because you're literally thinking to yourself, well, I've tried that and it didn't work, and I tried that and it didn't work, and like those were the only two options, so what the hell do I do? And then you feel stuck, right? You feel like this. So let's keep going. Why is this all happening to you? You know, why? So we got a 2. Okay, so 2 of Pentacles is quite significant here. It's all happening for a reason. Judgment with that angel does not just come out, you know, plain sailing, woo. It comes out for a really solid reason, and I feel like the universe is trying to actually tell you that there is some form of action you need to take. We've got Scorpio energy with Judgment. Now, the thing about Scorpio is it's about transformation. It's about making a change. Now, you're probably thinking, well, I've exhausted both sides because I did that and it didn't work, and I did the other side and it didn't work. So what other option do I have? Well, I do feel here, okay, that the 3 of Pentacles here, my phone keeps making noise. It never makes noise, okay? And then when I'm doing a reading, it's like everybody has to message. It's just the way it is, isn't it? Oh, anyways, it's fine, you know, it's a good thing, but always happens when I'm doing a reading. But we've got here the Lovers and the Empress. It's a solid Venus energy, okay? Because the Lovers has got that Venus connection. Of course, it's Mercury as well, I just want to mention that, but the Empress is Venus. And so this really shows here as well that I really believe, okay, and I really feel as well that the reason why this is happening is so that better opportunities come together for you, because you are constantly sort of running after and going in cycles on a hamster wheel for people, places and situations that are not giving you the deserving energy that you deserve, okay? And you keep going round in cycles. What I feel has to happen here is redirecting yourself towards people that actually do care about you, that do respect you, that do talk to you properly. And that's what I see here, because there is going to be at least one person with this kind of energy, and that really in itself allows you to feel better. So even if that's you going towards someone like a tarot reader, even if that's like you going to a healer, even if that's like you going to someone who can really help you, like a doctor or someone, you know, if especially, what do you call them? Therapists, very important people, okay? Therapists. So being able to like voice yourself to someone who can understand, and that's the key. going to someone that understands is really the key for you to not then feel lonely, like you're the one doing things wrong. Because right now, so many people are invalidating you and making you feel like you're doing something wrong, and then you feel like you're doing something wrong, but you're going to the wrong people. You're spending time talking to the wrong people. You need one person that's just going to validate you, and right now that can be me validating you, right? That really changes everything. Like, and then that will make you feel like, no, I haven't done anything wrong. No, people are just taking everything I do with their own personal projections and problems and traumas and then putting it back onto me. The reason why people have been doing this towards you is because they are projecting their own personal insecurities, and you keep coming across people that are rude, mean, abrupt, closed off, and that's why then you feel like it's always your fault, like you're always the one making the wrong choice and always the one making the wrong decision. You will learn that that's not the case, and actually that they are all filled with problems, and it's not you, okay? It's not you that is filled with problems. They are filled with problems. And what you have to understand, and what the most important part of this reading is that it's not your fault, and that you have to dissect, you have to separate yourself from how these people treat you and you thinking that how they treat you is correct. Because the thing is, you've been conditioned to be such a good person that you always want to look out for people, you want to be there for people. But these people always make you feel like what you're doing is wrong. And so you literally always think that you're doing wrong things. And then that then leads you to live a life where you always feel like you're doing the wrong thing. That fear and that wrongness attracts more wrongness. Then you feel worse, you feel isolated, you feel stressed, sad and anxious. You have to break that cycle. You have to understand that what you're doing is not wrong, and that these people are projecting their own personal traumas and problems onto you. Once you realize that, and that you are actually like that one anomaly, right? Because you might think that everybody else is right or everyone else is like doing what they're doing. Once you realize that you are correct, the game changes, okay? You start to feel stronger and you'll start to feel so much more uplifted. The reason why this has happened to you is so that you can realize that just because other people make you feel like what you're doing is wrong does not mean that what you're doing is wrong, okay? It does not mean that you expressing your feelings, you being there for people is wrong. It just means that you're giving your time and your energy to people that don't deserve it right now. These people do not deserve your time and energy. The universe is literally saying you need to change the course of where your energy is going because they are not deserving of it right now. Why are you constantly trying to communicate with someone who shuts you out? Why are you constantly trying to work for someone who like literally pretends and pretends like you don't even exist? Why are you constantly giving all of your time and energy to people that are draining you, that are manipulating you, that are hurting you, that are disrespecting you? It's really about understanding that you are not worthy of that, and that what they are doing is their own doing. All right, so it's about understanding that they are not all right. They are not all right, in how they are treating you. And you don't need to bend over to their ways. In fact, you need to take care of yourself and put yourself first and look after yourself and put more energy towards you, because you are the important one in this entire situation, not like, them constantly doing things in the whole situation. So this is the most important thing that I'm picking up on, especially with the King of Cups and also the Seven of Swords as well. It really, really showcases the fact that I genuinely believe that you have been spending time giving your all to people who don't deserve your all, and the universe is noticing that your energy is becoming depleted because you keep giving your energy to these people and it's just hurting you. And so the reason why this has been happening to you is so that you can eventually get to a point where you realize that, wait a second, rather than it just happening here and there, the universe is like giving you so many of these situations so that you can eventually get to a point in your life where you think to yourself, yeah, okay, I am doing this. And then you stop doing it, right? And you take action to put energy towards other places that matter to you, not just constantly towards these people that disrespect you in such a disrespectful way. So the reason why this has all been happening to you is so that you can literally detect, like, this is not normal, this is not good, and these are not good people for you to be giving your energy to right now, so that you can then take yourself away from that. You can understand the situation, that you are not wrong in this situation, and you can then pull that energy back towards yourself. Sometimes the universe will constantly give you, just problems after problems so that you can work through it, so that the rest of your life is more peaceful. Okay, sometimes the universe, I know this sounds awful, will hurt you through certain people. Certain people will continuously hurt you, so that you are able to let go of those people, so that you are able to realize that these people are not good for you, or that they don't deserve your time and energy right now. The universe has a way in doing things so that you will realize and you will learn and you will get yourself to a place that you need to be for yourself, so that you can take care of yourself. Because otherwise it's just this constant pain and suffering and stress over the course of time. And now you are learning to put that energy towards yourself. You're learning to put that energy, gosh, sorry, that was so loud, to you, so that you're not wasting more time trying to prove to other people that you're right, when all you have to prove to yourself is that you're right. You don't need to constantly prove it to them, because they will always want to do what they want to do, right? They will always want to hear what they want to hear. They will always want to see what they want to see. And sometimes you can't make other people see things. But what you can do is take control of your energy, and that then doesn't trigger you when they do something bad towards you, because you're not emotionally dependent on these people. Okay, so this is really important. 3 of Wands, it's okay to turn your back on some of these people and to give yourself that energy, especially when no matter what you do, you're always wrong for these people. No matter what you do, it's always wrong. No matter what you say, it's always wrong. No matter how you turn up and show up for them, it's always wrong. Well then, how about turning in the opposite direction and walking away from these people? Yes, you may feel lonely for a bit, but better opportunities and situations will come, because you're teaching yourself what you deserve, and in turn so much more happiness and joy will come your way. We've got a lot of like 1s and 2s, and you've also got like 3s. It's really interesting actually. You've also got 10s as well, which include completion. So 12 is very big, because listen, you've got 10 here, right? You've also got the 1 and the 2, plus the 1 and the 1 and the 2 equals a 3. So it's this sort of sense of like 12, especially if you see the number 12 a lot. It is very powerful in giving you lessons. It's very powerful in order to recognize patterns. It's also very important for you to realize who is there for you and who isn't, and who serves you and who doesn't, and who is good for you and who isn't. And if you find yourself finding it really difficult to move away from certain people, I do have rituals on my website which can help. There's the justice ritual, there's also the detachment ritual, and there's also the codependency ritual. It really depends on what you need, but those rituals can be really powerful to pull more energy towards yourself, so that the intention can actually manifest, because all of the rituals on my website are healing rituals which help to heal your energies so that you feel better, but it can also trigger your intention to take place as well. But the most important thing is that you feel better, right? Because you don't feel good right now. But that's because you keep giving your time and energy to people that don't deserve it right now, okay? In the future, yes, they can apologize, maybe they can come forward, but right now they don't deserve that energy from you. And so your path right now is you. And the reason why you keep getting hurt over and over and over again by these people, and then you're overthinking it, is because the universe is trying to say, hey, why are you constantly giving these people your time and energy? Do you still not get the point that this person's hurting you? Hello, wake up. Do you not get the point that this person is hurting you? And so, I really recommend those rituals, but this is the message behind the whole situation. I also have intention items which are on my website as well, shopmoonlightguidance.com, for different areas of your life, bracelets, necklaces, candles, sage bundles, teas, things like that. And there's also as well the personal tarot readings with me. If anyone wanted a reading with me, it's all there as well. And I will see you all very soon. All right, take care everyone. Bye.